It's Friday. It's time for Tattoos of the Week, the latest in body piercing news and content news, and what we've got going on here at the Axiom in the Skin Kitchen. So to be informed, you must stick around.
Welcome back, guys. Westley with my tattoo of the week. This week's tattoo is on my good client Jessica. I did a bunch of small turn and burn stuff this past week, and she was one of them. She's gotten a bunch of big stuff before, and I had a bunch of pieces that were started, but you'll see them in the future a little bit more. But this week, she got a sternum tattoo, just a little a flower. Oh, what was that? A dahlia or something? I forgot exactly. With some, pointillism and a little couple of lines, kind of. Traditional with what's popular going around these days. I don't do a lot of them. I like doing that. That was super fun. So if anybody else wants something like that, I hope you really enjoy what I did with hers, and maybe I can draw something up for you guys. Otherwise, we'll catch you next week. Thanks a lot, guys. Later.
DaVo here with the body piercing news of the week and content news. In studio news and general things that you, as a consumer of this fine product, should probably know, or at least be advised that they exist. Had a good week. Went out, did a lot of piercings this week. Enjoyed meeting new people, and hopefully those piercings are healing well now as we speak. Also, my day off, went out in the hot sun and took photos. I had a little bit of fun with that until it got to the point where it was so hot, I started to see kind of tunneling. Anyway, that was fun. So back to work. With that out of the way, let's move on to content. What has been posted on this video here channel, on the YouTubes, so that you can consume it. On Saturday, posted the latest episode of Pros and Cons by a Piercer. This episode, I covered the frenum piercing. For those who don't know, that is a male genital piercing. If you know anybody who's thinking about getting that piercing done, or maybe you're considering getting it done yourself, I would suggest watching that video or sending them the link. Share. People, you're supposed to share. We learned this in kindergarten. Anyway, if you haven't seen one of those, I take 5 advantages, 5 disadvantages, pros, cons, and kind of give you enough information where I feel like you could make an educated decision on whether or not that piercing is right for you. Sunday. Forgot all about Sunday. It's been a busy week. Sunday, posted the latest episode of Q&A in the Kitchen, the video version. The topic we talked about this week is protecting your piercing or your tattoos in your piercings to a degree, mainly tattoos, from wind and sun. We're using our new set in this area. It still needs a little bit of tweaking, and we'll be working on that over the time to come in the future. But the sound quality is miles ahead of what we've had in the past. And if you have a tattoo and you want to protect it from the sun and the wind, watch that video. A lot of great information, great conversation. On Thursday, as in yesterday, I posted the latest episode of Body Piercing Basics, episode number 28. This one, I covered microdermals, dermal anchoring, single point piercings, in the 800 different ways that it is known. Dermal anchoring and all that. Why I don't do them, why I generally prefer that people don't do them, and all the reasons why. If you are thinking about getting dermal anchors or implants done, I really suggest you watch that video and also read my blog on the subject. If you decide still to do it, more power to you. But do it in an educated way. Know the advantages, know the disadvantages, and especially know the risks. Tomorrow, going to be posting the next episode in Pros and Cons by a Piercer. This time I'll be covering VCHs, which are vertical clitoral hood piercings. It is a female genital piercing. If you hadn't guessed already, if you're considering doing that, look for that video to come out somewhere around 5 o'clock tomorrow. On Sunday, we'll be posting the podcast edition of Q&A in the Kitchen about wind and sun and how it affects tattoos and etc. You know, the one I was just talking about. Yeah, on Sunday, we're going to put out the podcast version. That's how it works. Video, podcast, video, podcast. It can be found on this channel. Also, pretty much anywhere you can find a podcast and then consume it. In other news, please check out our Spreadshirt shop. You can find all kinds of wonderful merchandise there, and it's a way of not only showing that you're a cool person and that you are very style conscious, but to support us so that we can continue to give you this wonderful content. Also, you might like some of the designs. You can do it on anything from t-shirts all the way to tote bags, backpacks, water bottles, coffee mugs, anything you can possibly think of, and they make great gifts too. Christmas is coming up. It's only, 5 months away? Other news. Still running the special, $10 off through the end of July. Come in, use the code word Firecracker, and get $10 off the piercing or group of piercings of your choice. Last thing is on August 25th, Sunday. We're having cookout at the kitchen, which means you can come in, eat free food, hang out, meet other people that are into some of the things that you're into. Hear some live music by one of my favorite bands, Fort Defiance, and possibly see, we haven't quite worked it out, but we're going to probably try to do it, a live taping of Q&A in the Kitchen where you can ask questions. Cool stuff, huh? And how much, DaVo? Tell me, how much would this cost? It's free. No, really, it's free. So go over to the Facebook event and let us know that you're coming so that we can plan ahead and have enough food on hand. Link in the description, as is all the content that we've already put up. That's all linked down there and where you can find podcasts. Till next week, have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourself. We're all counting on you to do that. And if you're in the Des Moines, Iowa area, I hope to see you for your piercing needs in the future.
Hello, you crazy tattoo people in crazy tattoo land. It's that time once again for Tattoo of the Week. I've got a long one coming for you this time. It's a back piece. Just finished it up. It's on a client named Beth. Her and her husband have become good friends. I've been doing bunches of works on them for bunches of years. And we started her back piece last year sometime. Maybe middle of the year or something. Her and her husband started back pieces at the same time, and his was all black and gray and larger. Hers obviously color and smaller, and it took, I think, 2 or 3 more sittings to finish hers up than it did his. So sometimes color can take a little longer, obviously, and in this case it did. So yeah, a couple mermaids swimming around. We got kind of a mean one in the background, kind of checking out what our sweetheart little one with the big titties in the front is doing. Seeing some treasure, and I think that the one in the back has something on her mind, like stealing it, maybe. But anyway, it was tons of fun. We snuck in some little Easter eggs here and there. There's a fun little octopus kind of squid thing down in the corner that kind of blends into the stuff that might pop out after you've looked at it a second, and some other little things. But anyway, I hope you had fun looking at it. Total time on it would, she could probably tell you. She sat 7-hour days, 7 hours at a time, for probably, 4 or 5 settings, and then I think we did maybe 6 settings, and then the last setting I think was 4 hours. But anyway, long time in this one, so she deserves the Iron Man award for this. If you haven't checked out the store, if you haven't checked out the store on the website, check that out. There's a lot of fun stuff up there, and we're adding stuff. I think DaVo just added some fun stuff not too long ago, so check it out if you haven't checked it out lately. And come by the shop, see us. We got great air conditioning here, and it's hot. What better way to spend the afternoon but looking out at the beautiful day, but not having to suffer in the heat and getting a tattoo while you do it. So anyway, come and see us at Skink Kitchen, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, now you've seen the tattoos of the week. You found out what I've been up to. You found out about what videos have been posted on this fabulous channel. What's left for you to do? But like the video, let us know that you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. That's you. You're the one. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of these. Till next week, hope all your piercings and tattoos heal with ease and without issue. And if you're in the Des Moines, Iowa area, we all hope to see you for your tattooing and body piercing needs in the future. That's it, I'm done.